message is very broad, very fluid, and it's kind of that, it can mean a lot of things to a lot of people kind of thing. The Occupy movement can be best seen as a cultural movement. It's a cultural shift. It's a shift in a national narrative. You can look at what's going on in terms of a percentage that the wealthiest 1% of the people in this country have of the total income, of the total value, of the total wealth of this country. That percentage has skyrocketed. Right now we're at the greatest percentage held by the wealthiest people of income in this country than has ever happened in the history of Earth. The jobs that most people in society have, the working people have, used to be able to pay for a house and a car and you'd only have to have one parent work. Now it's, both have to work, both are working longer hours. Statistically, people in the United States work longer hours than anyone else in the world. The means to create wealth in this country have left, or have been diminished in particular ways to such a point where you can't have a job that pays a living wage doing menial work. We're necessarily limited to it in a certain regard to the potential scope of Occupy Tallahassee. Occupy Tallahassee itself can't change the world. Occupy Tallahassee by itself isn't going to affect systematic change, but again, it's part of this kind of broader cultural movement. A lot of people who, this entire generation, this entire milieu, are seeing an opportunity where politics and activism become important again, right? There's a real material need to fight back for your own interests against these inhuman systems. And even the Occupy movement by itself, again, it's a cultural movement. It can't do it all the way. But what we're seeing is people are starting to, through the various occupies, through various actions, they're seeing that people power and people in the streets is the only mode of change, is the only genre of power that has ever changed the world for the better.